Hey everyone. So I'm going to try my best to start doing more simple videos related to project management. So I have 15 years of experience in technical project management, business project management, and just overall operations. So with launching a consulting firm, you really have to make your language not corporate. So I'm known for getting things done. I think I have some OCD. But today I was working on a pro bono project. It is an investor deal making platform. I met the owner of the platform a couple weeks ago and saw that he was getting stuck with his team. Okay, so step one. If you want to get something done, set up weekly meetings, at least at a minimum, every single week. You want to start to get a cadence. This is boring, but you have to stick to it because you want to make sure you make incremental progress each week. Then when you're in the meeting, you need to have a visual of what you're talking about. Because let's say you say the word apple and you have 5 different people on the call. They will all think of 5 different apples. You're probably thinking about Macintosh. I'm thinking about green apple as an example, so that everyone has the same visualization in their head. You can't get anything wrong with pictures and diagrams. You have to break down that visual into small tasks. You can't say, oh my gosh, I want to build this whole new platform in like a month. It won't happen. So you need to have smaller tasks of what needs to get done. Right. So if you want to build a platform, you have to think about the admin module. You have to think about the different user roles, security around those user roles, how your platform is going to be hosted, why it's going to be hosted that way, what type of performance you're looking for. Right. So there's a lot of little steps that go into building a platform. So you have to break all of that down and then prioritize them. So that's a little bit more advanced. We'll get into prioritization the next time. And then document everything. So with this team that I'm helping with, they're pretty mature in everything they were doing. They had their user stories, they had their epics. So this is agile terminology for those who are more familiar with the field. However, during UAT or if there's any bugs, they didn't document any of the bugs. And so when you go into the system, you can't tell what's still outstanding and what's not. So I'm like, hey guys, let's just document tasks. We'll use labels. And so it's clear for a new person coming in. And because you're documenting everything, and you could use whatever system you want, just as long as you're consistent with tracking, then week over week, because you have your visuals, because you have your small tasks, because you can mark more things as done, because everyone's committed to those weekly meetings, you'll start to see things get done. You won't be so stuck. And then as you have more and more meetings with your team, they'll feel more comfortable speaking up about problems, and it will just have a better way of meshing and working together. That is my tips and tricks about how to get stuff done. This can be applied for any type of size project, big or small. It all gets boiled down to the same thing. If you need help with a more complicated project where you're not quite sure where to get started, I'll show some more tips and tricks on how to get things done. My magic sauce methodology. But thank you.